Guys, when you tighten these, you want to go like video cut out on her phone. So when you tighten these, you just kind of want to go from right here, like a stagnant pattern. That right there, you know you get it all one time. Do it with your wrist at first. If you want to know the torque, I'll give it to you in the description, or just ask for it because I'll probably forget to put it there. Now, the torque is really not much. So normally you just do it by hand with a wrist turn. If you ain't got a torque wrench, just do it just like I'm doing. Now you can go around, snug them all up just a quarter turn after you get them with your wrist. And a stagnant pattern. Now this one right here, I broke my pattern up, but there it is. That's tight there. I gotta grab my tensioners and tensioner and idler and the belt.
Go.
Alright, if you guys can't afford OEM, GMB, that's the water pump and the tensioners, and I think that's who does the belt. You can get those for about 80 some bucks or something like that. 90 bucks. Now I put this one on. Short bolt goes in here. We gotta tighten it yet, but short bolt goes in there. And then this is your tensioner. Just keep that to where it can rotate so you can. You don't want it all flopping on you, but you don't want to. Yeah, that's good there. Put this in here. Oh, we need a 14 here now, don't we? This is a 14. Come in here and tighten this one up. There, about an eighth. After you tighten it, as tight as you can. If you ain't got a, I mean, I'm just so used to doing them. We just go like that right there. That sucker ain't going nowhere. Trust me. You're good on that. All right, let me grab the belt.
Okay.
All right, YouTube. Now you see this? This has a direction that this has to flow. So you want that on the flowing direction, the way it has to go. Put it up top, down around there. Onto your idler, up onto your. See how it's flush? Just run your finger across, you know it's flush. Up top. Ain't set back too far, nothing like that. Up top, it's in the middle. This is, remember, all the flat sides, like these right here, has to have this flat side of the belt. The teeth all go where there's a sprocket. Idlers, tensioners, flat spot. You wouldn't believe how many times I've seen people with a fuck up doing that part. Now, you come in here with your tensioner. Use a Allen wrench. Can't remember what size. See, that's pretty good. Now you should always start it up and figure it out first. But I mean, start it up, make sure you got tension, because it'll actually get tighter. So you want a little bit of flex, but not a lot. Just a little bit. use 3/8. That right there, you don't over tighten it. But I will put the descriptions in for these bolts. If not tonight, it will be tomorrow. But everything is lined up. Now when this actually starts, it'll actually have more tension on it. So we might have to, we just might have to, after we start it, we might have to take a little bit of tension out of it, maybe. Or I might take some tension out of it tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. That looks plenty good to me. Like I said, there's a little bit of flop, but if you remember when I showed you guys earlier, there was about the same amount on the OEM. Always check when it came off. If you're doing this because your timing belt broke, more likely you're not going to be able to get away with that because your valves are probably bent. These are an interference engine, so if that belt breaks, you will have something fucked up. Now I've seen 2 or 3 guys tell me that they had theirs break and they put one on and they were fine, but probably BS. But that's the way you do a timing belt right there on a 90, well actually from 97 to 2008 betas, 97 to I think 2010 or yeah 2010 elantras. So there you go. That's how you do it. I done forgot to do something. After you do this, I gotta go get a light or bring something closer. Okay. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. After you do it, now you got the noise you hear in the back is the flex plate for this auto shit. Now see, she's lined up. Now see, I went by a little bit, but see how that's on the bottom now. That's the bottom of the compression. See the red mark? Sprocket lined up with the water pump, or the oil pump. So that's how you know for a fact it's in time. You want to do that 2 times for sure, so you know that you're good to go. Now to get these, now you remember, now you got to have a impact to get this out. Impact to put it on. Don't do it too much torque. Just you get an impact on it, tighten it. You can always look at the pulley and see if it wobbles. I mean, just light as possible but tight as possible. This right here will snap if you do too tight. This is cast right here, and this will snap in about 300 places. I've actually did it once myself, fucked up, for about $5 from your local Hyundai dealership. But now, see, now we'll look. See, tension's still the same. We got it ain't extremely tight and it ain't extremely loose. Now this engine should be good to go now. Now obviously I gotta come in here. Let me do this real quick while I got everybody. And you gotta come in here and you'll have to take this